Hello, what we're going to be covering in this video is the Getting Started document for CIS150 AB. So if you go into Canvas and scroll on down in the home page, there is a link to a PDF version of the Getting Started document and a Word version of that document. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up the PDF version and we will walk through that document. So if I go ahead and scroll on up to the top, again, the best way to contact me is via Canvas inbox. I should respond within 24 hours, or I will respond, except on weekends. The response time will be about 48 hours. The one thing you'll want to not do is continually send me emails if I have not responded to your initial email yet. My response may depend on several things. I may need to do some research to answer your question. I may have other messages that I need to respond to, or the server might be down. So you want to be patient, and I will respond as quickly as I can. Again, you'll want to make sure and use the Canvas email inbox unless Canvas is down, and then you'll want to make sure and use your Maricopa email account to contact me. Like I mentioned in a previous video, you'll need access to the internet. You'll need either a Windows, a Mac, or a computer with Linux installed on it. I will be using Java and the JGrasp IDE, which is a free download. We use JGrasp at the college. If you do not have a home computer, you can use MCC's multi-purpose lab to do the homework. And in addition, we're going to walk through instructions that I have on the home page on how to install the Java JDK and the JGrasp IDE. Like I mentioned in the syllabus video, if you have another IDE that you worked with in the past, feel free to use it to complete the assignments. The PowerPoint lectures will be provided to you on the home page, and you will be getting your assignment requirements from the course schedule. I went through the course schedule in a previous video. If you go ahead and click on the home page, the course schedule is below the course syllabus, and a link to the PowerPoints is available. There's also a link to all the source code from each one of the chapters that is in the textbook. The next thing talks about getting access to the book's companion website. So there are, for each one of the chapters, there are video notes and additional information that I want you to go ahead and view. So you are required to sign up for access to the book's companion website. The companion website book materials are currently available for the 8th edition. You do not have to get access to the My Programming Lab software. It's just the materials from the companion website. So you'll want to follow the instructions listed on the back front cover of the textbook on how to register your access code for the companion website materials. If you purchased a used book or an ebook, you'll want to follow the publisher's instructions to go ahead and get an access code. If you purchased the used book or an ebook, you may need to still purchase the access code from the publisher. Once registered, you'll have access to the following web materials: the video notes, additional online chapters, and online appendices. So what I have is I have a link in this document to the Pearson Higher Ed page. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on that, and we will go out to the website. So in order to find the companion website, you would just go ahead and either enter the ISB number or the author. I'm just going to go ahead and enter Savage. And we will scroll on down in the list, and I want to pick up an introduction to problem solving and programming using the 8th edition. So what you would need to do then is you would just go ahead and click on the companion website link, and then once you're on there, if you have an access code, you would register. If you do not have an access code, then you would click on the Buy Access. So I currently have access, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign into the site and show you what's available. So there are video notes available. There's the source code that you can go ahead and download. There's various appendices that are available. If you click on the video notes, what the video notes includes is they are videos put together by the author that goes through various topics for each one of the chapters. So that will be part of your assignment for each one of the chapters, is to go ahead and watch those video notes for that chapter. So that is the companion website. So let me go back into our module here. And what I want to do next is go back into our getting started, and we're going to talk about what needs to be completed for the first week. So you'll want to go ahead and check out the course syllabus and course schedule. Again, it's on the home page. And then the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and click on the modules link. So if we go ahead and click on the modules link, one of the first week assignments is to post your introduction. So you can just go ahead and post on that, click on that link, and then go ahead and post an introduction. You do not have to respond to anybody. All I want you to do is just post an introduction, tell us a little bit about yourself. If we go back into modules, then you'll want to make sure and watch my introduction video, the syllabus video, the schedule video. There's a link to the course information about the course, so if you click on that link, it just talks about when the modules are available, how to contact me, netiquette, when your behavior on the internet. And then the other link just has technical help and student support. So it has links to Canvas videos, the online technology help center, and other support services that are available. So if we go back into modules and scroll on down, there is a student open forum that's available where you can go ahead and post questions and other students can answer those questions. I will be monitoring that forum, but it won't be regular. So if you have questions that you want to ask me, you'll want to make sure and ask those in a Canvas email. And then if you scroll on down, there's the Module 1 information for the Introduction to Computers in Java. And I'll be going through this in more detail in the assignment, the Module 1 assignment video. So if we go on back, next thing you want to do is you want to if you're going to use the multi-use lab, make sure you have your student ID. You'll want to purchase the textbook, or rent the textbook, which is the 8th edition of the class. You'll want to get access to the companion website, and you'll want to go in and set up your Java and your IDE. I'll cover that shortly. When you complete the assignments in the course schedule and upload the assignments in Canvas, you'll want to upload them under the Module 1.9.3 module. You'll be uploading the required .java files into the Dropboxes, and you must include your name at the top as a comment in your source code. And then the other thing is that all of your Java file names must match the Java class names. So What I'm going to do next is I am going to go ahead and go back into our home page. So let me scroll on, go back to the home page, and I'll scroll on down and I will click on the required materials link. So the required materials again walks you through the companion website, the book that we're going to be using. What I want to scroll down to is setting up the IDE and installing the Java. So what you'll need to do is you'll have to install both a JDK and some type of IDE. We're going to be using JGrasp. It is a free download. So before you install JGrasp, you'll want to go ahead and install a JDK. So if you go ahead and click on the link that I have down below, what that does is that takes you to the install page, to the latest Java SE Development Kit downloads. What you would do is you would just go ahead and scroll on down under the Java SE Development Kit, and you would just go ahead and click on the link that would be applicable to your operating system. There's JDK for Linux, there's a JDK for Mac, Solaris, and then also for a Windows machine. So the first thing you'll want to do is download that JDK and go ahead and install it. And what I've run into, in order to download a JDK nowadays, you need to go ahead and register with Oracle. You do not have to pay to download it, but you must register with Oracle before you can download the JDK. So what we're going to do next is I'm just going to go back to the document. After you've installed the JDK, then you need to go ahead and install JGrasp. So if you go ahead and click on the link to the JGrasp site, up in the upper right hand corner, you can just go ahead and click on Download JGrasp. And they have some information that they want you to fill out, and then down below there are links or buttons that you can go ahead and press on to either download the Windows version, the Mac OS version, or the Linux version of JGrasp. So you'll want to download it and walk through the download. There is a link video that'll walk you through. If you go ahead and click on the video link, it'll walk you through how you can go ahead and install JGrasp. So let's go back into the Getting Started guide. So the next couple of videos that I will be recording, the first one has to do with how you would go ahead and submit your first programming assignment for module number 1. And the second video walks you through how to complete the first debugging assignment. So if you watch that debugging video, it will show you what needs to be corrected in that assignment and how you would go about submitting that assignment after you've corrected this. So I'm looking forward to a fun and informative semester, and I hope you are too, and we will talk to you later.